not go nuclear.
This mother... He's eating baked beans, bro.
Ian, you still think anybody is scared of you? Like, what is that? I will not go nuclear.
Baked beans into his greasy face.
You know in Dennis the Menace?
I make
Dude, go nuclear. Your pants. Do whatever you want. Live your life. Nobody cares. You're already doing whatever you want, I thought you were free.
I gotta see this mother greasy, unshowered loser shovel baked beans in his mouth.
New topic, IDubbbz. IDubbbz has put out a few pieces of media since then. We're not going to go through and look at all of his streams because he's been reacting to Leftovers H3, which means it's probably time and fair for us to go through I Miss the Old IDubbbz subreddit whenever we want, because that's what we're navigating now. That's the rules of engagement here, is he's been shouting out Leftovers H3 a lot. So IDubbbz thinks the content cop worked out for him. This is a showcase of pure unleaded delusion from a recent live stream that could be as recent as today.
Clear. Oh wow, thank you, IDubbbz. Like, we give a shit.
Oh my god, this hurts to hear. If you guys were listening to the point that right now they're referencing like an old clip, I think it was on the stream, where I basically said like, yeah, like I'm not like them. I'm not gonna fucking like try to ruin their lives or whatever. I think they see the
no, more live ruining, more life ruination, more.
Content comp is me
again, but I don't think that, like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I don't think your life was ruined by the Harassment Cubed podcast. I think that you have continuously made horrendous judgment calls for the last 5 years. And I think that even if Ethan Klein fucking turned to dust and blew away last year, I think that your life is on a similar trajectory. The only part of Ethan that I think has definitively cost you a lot is your inability to ignore one live stream highlight of them shitting on you, causing you to create a video that sent you on a spiral never thought possible. I was talking to somebody about this today. I'm not going to name names. I was talking to a YouTuber about this today. And I go, recently I had an epiphany that completely shattered my original opinion of IDubbbz. Because I remember his content cops well. I've told you that I don't think the jokes age super well. But listen, when Nick DeOrio was in high school, he thought it was cool to do Hey Now You're a Keemstar and shoot fucking guns at fucking dolls and eat sewer pickles and shit. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious when I was in high school, right? But there's one thing that you can't just brush away by saying, oh, I'm older now, this isn't funny anymore, doing like the South Park thing where it's like everything's shit now. There's one thing you can't wipe away and discard, okay? IDubbbz was like 26 years old, and he and his fucking wife drove to a meet and greet for an 18-year-old influencer, now before you go crazy on me, to criticize her for saying the N-word when she was 12. And by criticize, I mean scare the fuck out of, okay? And by 12, I mean 12 and 14. That is one of the most pathetic things I have ever heard. When you lay it out like that, when it's not like, look at the say N-word moment, look how fucking freaked out she is. When you word it like that, it is so much more fucking pathetic, bro. It is so much more, but I don't know if I was like just fucking ignoring these facts or I didn't know these facts, but like, dude, if they did this shit to Turkey Tom, we would be laughing at them. It's literally just because it was Tana Mojo, maybe, or maybe the hype was too real at the time. But if this was Turkey Tom back then, I would have a completely opposite position in like relevant day. Like, oh no, dude, the fucking the white trash girl said the N-word when she was 12. Better go fucking drive all the way to her event and say the N-word in front of her and scare the crap out of her. It's absolutely bizarre. She didn't look 12. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't even remember the clips. But holy fuck, dude, is that actually pathetic? You know? All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, like I'm not like them. I'm not gonna fucking like try to ruin their lives or whatever. I think they see the content comp as me trying to ruin their lives. It genuinely wasn't.
I thought she was 15. I was told one clip was 12, one was 14. Regardless, though, I didn't even know she was 18 at the time. I thought she was like a 20-year-old influencer, okay? Who like was still saying it in the last year or the year before and then being a hypocrite and calling out IDubbbz. I missed all the context. I was totally wrong on that one, right? This is probably like weeks away from when she met, never mind. never. Okay, never mind.
Fucking like try to ruin their lives or whatever. I think they see the content comp as me trying to ruin their lives. It genuinely wasn't that. I was just, you know, in a lot of ways defending myself after they sent harassment our way. But yeah, I'm not going to stoop to that level of like, you know, paying people to come on the show and then
again, he keeps this lie going that they paid them to be on the show. The money came after. There's absolutely no indication that they knew they were getting paid when they entered the show.
have them proceed to talk shit about you guys. Like that is weird, creepy, obsessive behavior. Like we've been using the word creepy a lot. Like that is what it is. It's too creepy. I'm not
creepy is the new nothing term where it's like, if you cover me too much, you're fucking creepy. If you talk about me in any capacity, the drama YouTuber who talks about other people, who talked about other people, got in trouble, made documentaries talking about other people, started to disavow his own content, and then went back to talking about other people. If you talk about that fucking guy, you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit if you do that, dude.
not going to go nuclear because going nuclear is creepy. It is like, I don't want to see you moving.
Dude, I can't believe the U.S. was so creepy during World War II. Dude, they were double creepy in Japan.
That is what it is. It's too creepy. I'm not going to go nuclear because...
No, because you're not winning. That's why. Because you have no nukes. I'm not going to go nuclear because I'm fucking North Korea and I serve more... There's a higher percentage chance that I will render my location uninhabitable if I try to fire a nuke.
Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
Come on, Rocket Man, shoot off a nuke. Let's see what happens. Dude, imagine if Rocket Man fired off a nuke, what the response to that would be.
That is weird, creepy, obsessive behavior. Like, we've been using the word creepy a lot. Like, that is what it is. It's too creepy. I'm not going to go nuclear because going nuclear is creepy. It is like, I don't want to see you moving. Like...
Bro, you opened September, said you're going to respond to all the drama YouTubers, got slapped hard, and now you just do like a couple hours reacting. Not even a couple hours. You like 45 minutes reacting to leftovers, and you're back to regular content. September is not off to a good start.
I want there to be no trace of you after I'm done with you. Okay.
Yeah, that's like the kayfabe part, right? Like, what am I supposed to say? I hope you live long and prosper on YouTube with a long, successful career under my boot. Like, what am I supposed to be like? Yeah, this is really fucking. I don't know.
You're weird.
I hope you have significant viewership in the coming months, you piece of shit.
You already tried.
He can't.
You tried.
Go.
You make your
No, wait,
content
wait.
cup.
Oh,
I saw a clip today. Apparently, he fixed on his recent stream after the criticism. He actually raised his saturation.
No, I didn't fucking try. I would be a lot more fucking evil. Like, I'm trying
He's a wholesome chungus.
to avoid being evil, okay? I don't want to do what you
Let out the demon, IDubbbz! Let out the demon!
guys are doing.
can't go nuclear.
How did
know
content cup work out for you?
What, doesn't even know what it means, bro.
It worked out fine. I was able to, express myself
Oh,
in a way that,
no.
I was used to expressing myself from the past, and it was about an issue that I cared about, and that was deeply personal to me. So it did work out well for me. Thanks.
What was the issue? Like, that you were mad? Like, what is the issue? Is he admitting it's content cop Israel, but like using Ethan Klein as like, what is the guy's name? Not Nosferatu, fucking, Netanyahu. Is Ethan like a stand-in for Netanyahu? Now we've got I guess so. IDubbbz goes out to say that he's not going to be leaking any of AV's messages, and then Anisa chimes in to say, "Hey, hold on, wait just a goddamn minute."
I'm not going to be releasing any AB files. There's no AB files to release, so no need to ask about it. There are no DMs that are going or need to.
Wait,
to
what
be
is he
released.
eating? What is that? Is that pasta with like just a bit of like cheese on it? What in the fuck am I looking? Is that rice? It's rice. Okay. Why do these people get on stream and they're like, you know what the audience wants to see me do? Chew my food.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
But I do stand by.
And oh, dude, every streamer, it's like, gotta eat now, gotta talk with a full fucking mouth. Like, if you're gonna do this, why do you have to do this? Like, why? Why is that like, dude? Twitch streaming culture is just stealing content, supporting terrorism, and eating food,
Keemstar Orbiter,
and talking while doing it.
Mr. Oreo.
What do you want him to do? Starve? Dude, quote IDubbbz. Yes. No, I'm kidding. Joke. Please don't take it down.
But I do stand by everything I've said so far.
Is this guy fucking retarded? Yes. Oh, God. And then they went on the bog. Is that what it's called? The bog? Or is this the My Wife Hates Me podcast? My wife has destroyed my entire life podcast. My wife ruined me for the next generation and destroyed my hope for the future children or something. My wife ended my family's bloodline podcast.
I'm way more calm.
So I'm like, oh, I feel like I can talk to you about it because I don't have to be the strong one.
Yeah,
I feel like you've never been the strong one. I feel like there's never been one single instance recorded in human history where you were the strong one.
I'm way more calm.
So I'm like, oh, I feel like I can talk to you about it because I don't have to be the strong one.
Yeah, I'm a lot more chill now.
You are not more chill.
What's
oh
the
my
name
God,
of
dude.
the guy? Keemstar
Dude, I'm
Orbiter,
super hinged right now. In case you're not aware, I'm
Mr.
actually doing
Oreo.
super well right now. I know people are worried about it. I'm actually super fucking hinged, okay?
Really hard to affect me. It's kind of shocking, actually, how hard it is to affect, especially online
It's so hard to affect me. Easiest triggered person ever.
stuff. It's like,
Dude, look how stoic. Look how stoic they are.
I don't care even remotely anymore.
Yeah, that's been a huge relief for me.
For the past like year and a half.
Dude, this guy's dressed up like fucking Blue's Clues. Is this like half a Halloween episode? They put up a spider web. He's dressed up like the guy from Blue's Clues, and she's like, nah, I don't feel like doing that today. You could do that.
But
Yeah, he's Timu Steve from Blue's Clues. Yeah. Now things are gonna get a little interesting here. They're gonna get a little interesting. This is kind of fucking crazy. This is like the peak EHD moment, where things could really start to happen again. After yesterday, I put a thing in my Discord saying,
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo. Mr.
Thank you.
Oreo.
Ian is into things like World of Warcraft and Anisa.
Well, he's not
They
into
should name the
anal, just to
show
be clear.
The Barons.
Oh, you're saying he's into World of Warcraft? I'm reminding you that he is not into anal because Anisa has clarified that position. So I just wanted to make sure you're aware of that. So yesterday in the Discord, I was telling my my audience and the people who are in the paid server that the intention tonight was to do a non-EHD related stream, and I didn't perceive any new information coming out, and I don't really know what the next arc is going to be, but I'm sure it'll slow down. So anyways, then Elon Musk started retweeting Dan Saltman. I'm not fucking kidding you. This is something that's actually happening right now. Elon Musk has joined in the drama. So that's fucking great. And no, this is not the only instance. So Elon Musk, obviously, in the targeted dox wave of anybody who's ever made a joke about Charlie Kirk ever, it has come up where they started talking about like Hasan Piker again and like threats of violence and stuff, and the gun thing has popped up again. Tectone posted like the DGG affiliated media post going through like all the times that Hasan has ever made like violent comments or violent references toward other people, and then Elon Musk just retweets that shit, just casually retweets Mr. Saltman. I'm not sure what favors Dan called in from the I don't know what kill streak this is. This might be the tactical nuke. I don't know. I don't know how many kills Dan Saltman needed to get to call in this attack, but and then oh my God, bro. All right, so just to be clear, obviously I disavow what this image entails, but this is a reference to Hasan Piker sending a sitting congressman an image of a gun that was used to kill somebody, I believe in China, a homemade weapon. It's depicted and viewed as like a direct threat on a sitting congressman. I think that you could reasonably come to that conclusion. I know that I do. And now Elon Musk is adding Jeff Bezos. Now, obviously, Jeff Bezos runs Amazon, who in turn runs Twitch. And I've always told people, Japan? Wait, what? Oh, Japan. I don't know, east, okay? Just go there. You want to go east, bro? Go east, okay? Oh, Japan. Why don't you go hang out with Legal Mindset, okay? And just fucking go east if you guys care so much, all right? Yeah, it's fucking Japan. Sorry. Go east, okay? Go out there. I do want to visit Japan someday. That's one of like my top 3 unironically, one of my top 3 locations. I want to buy a Grand Seiko in Japan. Okay, that's irrelevant. That's not why we're here, okay? Not why we're here. Japan, okay? I don't know all this shit that's going on. All I know is the Chinese government is responsible for something maybe that's going to put Drew Pavlou in prison, and I'm rooting for China, okay? I don't have an allegiance with China, but in this one case, we're going to put our differences aside. I'm going to support the Chinese government if they can incarcerate Drew Pavlou. So that's all I got to say. But in the meantime, yeah, so Elon Musk is retweeting Hasan-related, in my opinion, death threats. That's how I view that. And it just continues from there. He starts retweeting a bunch of other accounts that are criticizing him. Now, I've always said the win condition, and this has been my belief the entire time, was never targeting the advertisers. I think that maybe it could do something. I think that it was ultimately always going to happen. But when it comes to advertisers, I think that they'll just, pivot and ban somebody. I thought that if you go through the top down and you start pressuring Jeff Bezos, you start sending clips to Jeff Bezos to go take his fucking animals and wring them out, right? And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the trust and safety team. I'm talking about like the suits up top at Twitch who no amount of advertiser damage is probably going to hurt. I'm talking about like the head of trust and safety who got fired from a previous job related to anti-Semitism. I think that the best possible way to to do something here and have streamers actually be responsible for their own actions and get banned accordingly with how everyone else is and remove this Twitch favoritism that's going on over there is to alert Amazon that the lunatics are running the asylum and they need to clean house. And it becomes a brand risk. People thought that would be a quick solution. But I think right now, why? This is probably your best bet to see any 2 days start hitting Hasan Piker when he speaks out of line. I think this is probably the win condition. I think Jeff Bezos has been tagged twice, I think, in the last 48 hours or the last week or so. So Elon Musk is constantly like reiterating this stuff. I saw Legal Mindset today say nobody just tweets stuff like this out.
I don't respect you.
So, this must be a firm indicator that they're talking. And I'm like, why? Thank you. Why would that be a firm indicator that anyone's talking? I think one more beep boop is going to come through. I'm going to pick up right after.
Nick just started insulting me viciously.
Thank you, Scrimpin.
On
The craziest thing in my mind over the weekend was Sam Hyde saying about Hasan, "I pray for his soul because how is he going to get out of all the murder rhetoric he pushed for years," in reference to the Kirk thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Obviously, I hope that's not a factor. But when it comes down to it, though, I think that, like, I saw Legal Mindset for this comment right here say something along the lines of, like, well, this clearly tells me that he's been talking to Jeff Bezos, because why else would you tag someone online? And I'm thinking, like, yeah, Elon Musk, very poised, very stoic individual, never speaks out of turn, never does anything weird, never just blurts something out on social media. Or I would be shocked if that's not the case. I don't know. I think that people are reading too much into this. I literally do think he's just tagging Jeff Bezos, asking what the fuck, trying to put additional pressure on. I don't think that he's reaching out on his cell phone telling him, have you seen this Hasan Piker guy? But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Is your new favorite word stoic? It's actually Ian's favorite word. Very stoic indeed. Then Elon Musk just starts dropping responses to other tweets. The Chibi Reviews person, who I am... I don't know... Just the name right. I don't know. Is there drama with this person? Y'all realize how big of a deal this is, right? Elon Musk directly calling out Amazon, Twitch, and Hasan. Something probably is going to happen finally. And there's the other tag. What is up here, Jeff Bezos? Just wondering if Amazon thinks it's okay to pay and promote someone. He's paid by Twitch and Amazon, who makes repeated calls for murder. So that is 2 tags to Jeff Bezos. One of Elon Musk apparently understanding what's happening here. Yeah, this is just, like, absolutely fucking ridiculous. And then there's another one right here. I could show you way worse examples, Elon Musk. I think the groomer and trans violence pipeline on Twitch is pretty insane. Okay, that's... Okay, well, I don't agree with that, but it's gotten so bad there are people calling out the FBI to investigate people in gaming spaces, and then Elon Musk tags that in there as well, puts 2 exclamation points. I think he also retweets this other person, I don't know who this is, has been allowed to stay on Twitch while making calls for violence and violating their terms of service because Dan Clancy is his friend. Twitch is owned by Amazon, major contractor. He's asked hundreds of thousands of viewers, blank, blank, blank. That's another retweet from Elon Musk. So it's getting fucking, it's getting hotter in here. Anyone's starting to feel a little claustrophobic right now in the world of Twitch, EHD, YouTube drama. It seems like big players are starting to get involved. And Hasan Piker's response to some of this stuff as well, I've been banned a lot.
Also, once again, I've been banned more times than all of your favorite fucking edgy streamers. So that's what's hilarious about this.
You see, that's the problem, Hasan. I don't think that you realize how much of a cell-phone this is. How many times has Tectone been banned? Well, he just got banned for a year, right? I know. Not my favorite YouTuber, but Destiny got banned a couple of times, and
say something
they didn't let him come back.
Like why?
So yes, you have been banned a lot for extremely short intervals, not nearly as much as you deserve to be, not nearly as many times as you broke terms of service, but for some reason, they just keep bringing you back. Not everybody else seems to be that lucky, unless they're showing nipple.
Also, once again, I've been banned more times than all of your favorite fucking edgy streamers. So that's what's hilarious.
Tectone got banned for a week. I thought he got banned for a year. I saw a fucking message that he was banned for a year. Did he get unbanned? Or did they, like, appeal it? I thought he said it was banned till 2026, or did he just lie? I gotta be honest, when Tectone got banned on... I apologize if I got that wrong, so my bad. When Tectone got himself banned by saying the F-slur and then sat there and got confused how he got banned for saying the F-slur, I literally just read headlines on that. I could not care less. It felt like extremely performative. It was like, hey guys, I'm gonna say the F-slur and then act like really shocked that I got banned. Maybe they reduced it. I could have sworn he got a warning for a year and banned for a week. Thank you. Thank you. But the other argument of like Destiny got banned a couple of times, they never let him back on the site, is still fairly valid. I do think that the majority of people get banned long term when they do stuff like this, or in some of which are... And again, there are people who aren't streaming on Twitch who say all these things on different platforms because they know that they would get banned if they spoke on Twitch about it. Thank you for the 5 gifted subbernauts! Thank you to the Denims patrons who are currently existing here. So Hasan responded again, saying, you're such a weirdo. A weirdo is like the new term, right? You're a creep, dude. You're a weirdo. It's like, if you were unfairly treated by your employer due to posting or liking something on this platform, we will fund your legal bill, no limit. Please let us know. And Hasan goes, you're a weirdo, man. The asymmetry of acceptable violence also exists in speech.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Why? Interesting that a direct call to action to violently take care of pro-Palestine... Okay, and then, dude, bro, I'm so fucking sick of this. I just don't fucking care. Listen, AB got pushed back for saying this. I know I won't. Actually fuck every single person who's trying to re-inject Palestine into this conversation. Actually fuck yourself. Like, literally fuck yourself. Dude, the Palestine discourse has been like an entire fucking year, dude. Can we just like talk about the assassination for 15 minutes without fucking dragging Palestine back into it? I understand you need your dead kids to shield you with, but bro, just please sit the fuck down. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sick and tired of everything getting deflected to Palestine. I understand you have one topic, all right? I have 3, Ethan, Hasan, and Destiny, and I'll cover them all. Okay, but you have one topic, and you are just grinding that shit into the dirt, dude. Holy fuck, I just don't care. Please, God, can you just navigate around this just once? Thank you. Holy fuck, dude, it's so annoying!
The guy, Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
There is this weird non-edgy insults people tend to use. Weirdo, creepy, stinky, etc. They sound like kids trying to insult each other on a playground.
Yeah, it's like, you're so immature, weirdo. Why are you so... Ooh, stinky! I'm sorry, I got totally triggered by Palestine here. Also, I forgot about the IA+, the Ian and Anisa expanded universe. Pro-Palestinian protesters exercising their First Amendment by a senator is not seen as violent as opposed to a meme. Listen, dude, you want to make a good example here? You want to get a good example that points out conservative hypocrisy? Why don't we talk about the guy who was praised for fucking shooting the gun, killing somebody who was like blocking the road? Wasn't there like some truck driver who got out and shot somebody in the head and had like a GTA cold open screenshot of him doing it? And everyone was like, yes! More blood! More violence! Get him! I was like, whoa, okay. That's pretty funny. I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's probably a better one than Palestine here to compare it to. If we're trying to make comparable, you know what I'm talking about? When did that happen? Because context matters. We're talking about the guy who shot and killed the. You guys know which one I'm talking about. I'll pull up the picture. It's cold. The picture is cold as fuck. Guy shoots street protester. Oh god, you have no idea, dude. This image is like fucking like, yeah, it's the first guy shoots street protester. Can I show this or am I gonna get clapped for it? Oh, I don't want to pull up a video of okay, it's on YouTube. It's not a live leak video, just to be clear. Let me just quickly pull up snipping tool. I'm just gonna blur this thing out or like just cover. Oh, that's like not gonna work. Bigger. You guys know what I'm talking about. This guy. Look, he's holding a tennis racket. This guy, you know what I'm talking about? This is like a comparable answer, right? Is this not comparable? I mean, it's obviously not the same as shooting and killing Charlie Kirk, but this is like more comparable, I guess, than fucking Palestine, right? It has to be better than a Palestine example. He's holding a tennis racket, just to be clear, YouTube. But yeah, I mean, that's the way I would go if I was making that argument. He has, I mean, the picture unironically does have aura, which is why it's confusing, but yeah. Paging Jeff Bezos. Cold as fuck. I mean, dude, imagine getting fucking caught like that. I don't know. That guy probably didn't cooperate with police either. I didn't do it, Your Honor. I have no idea what you're talking about. That wasn't me. I think he did, obviously. Then there's the Kaceytron stuff that we're seeing right here.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5.
He's a tennis enthusiast, yeah. Thank you. Hearing people victimize themselves over criticisms. This is in regards to AB, Lena, and the crew of the H3 podcast. Meanwhile, their boss is using his millions of dollars to do frivolous lawsuits and put others in financial ruin. I could literally be forced to foreclose and lose my home. I can't keep up with legal fees. Well, bitch, you shouldn't have watched full movies. I'm sorry, watched is a very subjective term. You shouldn't have played full fucking movies while you were sleeping, because this was coming, okay? It was coming in the shape of fucking, big media company if it wasn't coming from Ethan Klein. So this was always your destiny. You don't understand. Like, you can change a few factors. Your destiny was to be sued by a very wealthy person. That is the type of content you make. Okay, that was ultimately where your life was headed anyway. So it just, maybe it got sped up a little bit by the boy. I love you, Casey. You're smart and deserve more respect online. That's when I knew Anisa Jomha was malicious. I know. You could point out 50 other examples. No, that's the one. All right? I could sit here and go through all the weird shit she said about her husband, all the lies that I've seen her say about members of the crew of the H3 podcast, all the fucked up shit she said about Ethan Klein. But I draw the line at referring to Kaceytron as smart. That's it. This person, you can't take a fucking word they say seriously. You deserve more respect online. Why? What the this is indefensible. This should be grounds for not just account termination, but like, you ever watch one of those movies? What was it, like Catwoman in the Dark Knight? Wanted something that erased her entire online history to keep her out of keep all of her Discord activities and her fucking criminal records like expunged. I think that fucking thing should be run on your account, and the internet should forget who you are. I think that all of your income sources should be destroyed if you have the audacity to say that Kaceytron deserves more respect online. And if you're thinking that's a joke, it kind of was, but it's not, because I say it's not. Yeah, the internet version of the death penalty that does not associate real life harm is probably the best way to do it. Can we get a Shelbo update? I think he's alive. I hope he's alive. That's the update. Vaccinated. Then Kaceytron said, I'm sorry, well, Ethan Klein said to Casey, you raised $44,000. You offered me $17,500. This leaves $27,000. under no circumstance have you paid your lawyer $27,000. What were you planning on doing with the remaining money? Trying to catch a payday? I rejected her offer, obviously. Now, in a past episode, I played you a Dragon Ball Z abridged clip of the Namekian guy, King Guru, saying that he drank all the water and caused like a massive fucking like genocide of his people by blaming like the albino Namekians. I think that if you understand that context, or even if you don't, I'm going to make a joke that I think that she smoked $27,000 worth of weed, and I don't think a single fucking person here is going to bat an eye, okay? No elaborate setup, all right? What do you think she's going to do with $27,000? I think she's going to smoke it. I think she's going to roll it up into a blunt and fucking smoke it. That's what I think. I think Huel is going to lay down, Huel Babineau will lay down on a crate full of blunts made from the money that was donated to her charity endeavor. That's what I think will happen if she keeps that $27,000. That's probably true. Well, to be clear, I don't think it's happened yet, but I do think if there's a way she could figure it out, because listen, normal people would turn around and go, well, listen, she has to use that money for legal stuff, right? Because otherwise she could be sued. It's like, yeah, but it's Kaceytron. She got into this mess by watching movies and shit on live stream while she was sleeping. That's not the type of person that you yourself can like assume operates with the intellect of the average person, right? You can't give this person common sense. They don't have it, you know? Well, yeah, technically she can't run off with this money. Why? Why can't she run off with this money? Do you think she knows she can't run off with this money? Do you think she cares she can't run off with this money?
What's the name of the guy, Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Normally I would say this is ridiculous. I would never even think of the fact that she could possibly do that. But for Kaceytron, bro.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas.
Casey, we're going to need a list of how that money was spent. I'm going to need to see the itinerary. I'm not saying you've done anything wrong so far, but I'm thinking you might. You know, that's my personal opinion, of course, for any legal entities that will sue me for for the sum of $27,017. Yeah, it's time for the fucking snark audit. Dude, the snark audit is in session.
Viciously on Twitter.
I saw this clip today of Chud Logic. Oh, do I have this here? Dude, somebody posted this clip of Chud Logic, and I immediately thought, bro, this is literally Ethan Klein the second Reddit is found out to be part of H3. Like, there's like Reddit admins who are directly interacting with H3 Snark or whatever. If that ever happens, if that ever gets proven, I've got like the perfect fucking clip. Where is this thing? Oh, I gotta scroll, dude. Why is the Discord being talked in so much? You guys are crazy. How do we, dude? This is because people kept gifting subs. Now it's fucking loaded in here. It's a whole party. If you got gifted recently, jump in. You can use the post page to find the Discord server. That's where the link is in the post page with the members only thing. Scrolling just a little bit more. Oh, I got it here. Let me just grab that. Yeah, this is amazing. This clip of Chud Logic is exactly what we're going to see. Hold on. Oh, what the fuck, Google? I hate you. I hate you, Google. Here. What? No, Reddit. What the fuck? Is this going to be an MK? Oh my god, bro. Okay, I have to open it up like this.
I'm a YouTube problem.
This fucking... Dude, this is the second Ethan Klein gets, like, the vindication that Reddit was working with Snark. Ready? Here it is. And he would hate that I'm using his clip like this. This is the second that would happen.
I'm a YouTube problem.
This fucking freak got swept for, and it made me look like I was being a fucking retard. It's completely obscene. It is totally fucking obscene, bro. What the fuck was Mutahar?
Dude, the minute that they find a link between Snark and Reddit, dude, that's gonna be Ethan Klein on stream just like exploding. It's immediately, dude. Yeah. The fuck was base Chud Logic? Yeah, I think that came from Rob's new video, right? We'll be checking out Rob tonight. I did a macro dose of polycyclobin. The fuck is I did shrooms yesterday. She did shrooms, okay? You're trying to sound smarter than you are. You did fucking mushrooms yesterday, okay? My intuition is my intuition is on fire. All of my tarot pulls were a big win for myself. Oh, Ethan Klein, you fool. Your victim complex has met its match. I am an innocent white woman. I will see you and Hilda in court, okay? I don't even know I don't know what word that is, bro. I don't inject mushrooms into my anus, okay? Yeah, that's the same clip. Kaceytron is not worried. It says Ethan has met his match and we'll see Hilda in court. Wait, what? Oh, that was the reply, duh, okay. Then Ethan now said settlement is off the table. Why did he say this, you ask? It's because she took a shot at, like, AB and talked about, oh, Olivia, I hope that during your mental health break, you could take the time to reflect on how you're devoid of morals and maybe you can go find some or something was the claim here. So, yeah, Kaceytron is now jumping in for Anisa, causing her situation to get worse. And now Ethan is saying he's pulling the concept of a settlement completely off the table. Now, obviously, Ethan is still live, so there's stuff that's happening right now. I don't usually like to cover this stuff while he's live, but I've got other things to do tonight. So I do want to jump into the Kaceytron stuff and then jump ahead to some of the IDubbbz stuff. Let's take a look.
Yes, yes, XUC owned a McLaren 720 Spider.
Oh, and then his fucking wife took it. I understand. All right, Casey.
Back to Kaceytron, who's been running her dang mouth and coming out.
Which is not like a smart thing to do when you're in like a dire situation. But again, not a smart person.
Oh, AB's getting snacks. Uh-oh.
Oh,
he's bringing the snack bag to the table.
Yeah. Royal gold.
Oh, this is the only clip I saw. I'm going to skip past it. But what they talk about is that the pretzels are like, they make your mouth dry. And then whatever medication AB is on, his mouth gets more dry.
Cause my mouth to become extra.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
A nun on Sunday.
What?
Double dry. We'll get a beverage.
Oh, because AB says that the pretzels make his mouth drier than a nun on Sunday. Okay, we're back to the topic.
She says, hearing people victimize themselves over criticism. Meanwhile, their boss is using his millions of dollars to do frivolous lawsuits.
Oh, by the way, speaking of this, shout out September. Thank you, Kaceytron, for the content. And we just hit a goal. You guys have earned another goal.
Put others in financial ruin. I could literally be forced to foreclose and lose my home if I can't keep up with the legal fees. AB, you coward. And then Anisa is the ultimate.
I'm plotting.
I think the fact that Kaceytron had a house to begin with is a travesty.
She says, I love you, Casey. You're smart.
The most fucked up aspect of this is that Kaceytron had a house.
And you deserve so much more respect online. Casey, you know that she's making fun of you, right? When she says you're smart for no reason. Like, she can't help but
She can't help but lie.
Be passive aggressive to other women, even when she's trying to compliment them.
Whatever.
And the proof of that.
No, I don't agree here. I think she's just lying.
Great.
I think she's a pathological liar.
And then when
she saw an easy opportunity to sneak another lie in there.
She sent it, and we're like, this is the most passive aggressive, like, mean girl coded. And so,
moron.
Well, we all know Kaceytron is not bright. So
I don't know that. I don't know that.
What? That's
fuck you, Dan.
It's like the
shut up.
That's like the first.
I don't know a lot about Kaceytron.
I don't know what's her IQ. Okay. but her,
I'm sorry.
Maybe
She's like
maybe it's a chick.
Autobot. That's some smart stoners,
like.
You know.
Maybe it's all a gag, right? But like on face value, when she talks, I
dude, minus 200 for Dan.
think
social credit removed.
People would automatically assume that she is not very bright. And so when
dude, Rob, fucking Dan is usually the saving grace. Okay, he's forsaken us. He's forsaken us in our grind.
When Anisa leads with "you're smart," it's clear that she's insulting her.
What is wait, sleeds?
And so when Anisa leads with "you're
dude," Anisa sled with that shit, dude.
Smart. It's clear that she's insulting her.
You're slipping on her swag juice.
No, you're right.
But anyway, I of course had a response to Kaceytron, which I thought was ironic that she's still referring to my lawsuit as frivolous, considering that they didn't even bother to respond with a motion to.
Who is more intellectually superior, Bo Blacks and Kaceytron? I think that you could probably find a podcast of them talking. Did they ever meet on the John Zerka Royale? Whatever happened to the girl that used to like lick John Zerka's panties? I don't think that ever really happened. We always made jokes that she ate his underwear. The BX Bullet woman. She went fucking crazy, didn't she? So there was like pedophile cabals everywhere or something.
Dismiss. Which almost concedes by definition that
Yeah, she used to get really mad because like she like got caught at Zerka's house one time, and then everyone just spread the rumor that she would like eat his underwear, and not like in a sexual way, but would like consume the underwear.
Is the deadline for that?
It's gone, yeah.
What?
They all missed the deadline. So they
None of them did motion to dismiss?
So I might be getting the names wrong. Or maybe
I
a
thought that
motion
was
on
like
the judgment on the
standard,
pleadings.
like standard
Well, I thought Frogan didn't have a deadline yet.
operating procedure.
It might be motion judgment on the pleadings. There's a motion you can file in the very
Bro, this is the most insane angle. Did they use this angle a lot?
beginning.
This is like a fucking... This is close, dude. I'm like right there. I'm like right in the action right now.
For frivolous lawsuits.
Frogan left the country.
To say, hey, judge, this is so
Is she out there trying to... Is she trying to create peace in the Middle East? Because I'll give her that one.
frivolous.
The anti-slap.
Dude, new angle just dropped.
That stuff.
It's not.
Dude, I still think that we need to do... Honestly, I will invoke Palestine here just once. My one Palestine of the stream. I think if we sent Frogan in there, okay, I think she'd be able to work her magic, and then I think she could end the war. All right? All these influencers are just one trip to Israel away from ending the entire conflict, and nobody wants to do it.
It's not anti-slap. It's something
You're just one trip away from it. Like, one trip to Israel away from fixing everything.
else.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, they'll unite both sides against her.
but none of them filed it, which
Dude, she'll create peace in the Middle East by becoming the sole pariah.
is pretty much they're conceding.
They knew it wasn't going to work, so...
Yeah, they're conceding that it's not frivolous.
Well.
And I mean, I was expecting...
No, really what happened was all these influencers saw what happened when Destiny went to Israel, and then his huge controversy that happened like directly after or a couple of months later. And did he end up ever posting the footage with all the people? Like he was there with like Lonerbox or something, right? Did he ever actually post that footage? Israel is like the Sonichu medallion for... Yeah, it's like the Sonichu medallion.
Maybe Denims to file it.
Look, Ethan Klein went into the Wailing Wall, and he literally got like ostracized from his entire community.
Or
It must be related.
somebody, but none of them did.
Very interesting.
So anyway, and also now Kaceytron, which I haven't spoke about yet, but now I'm going to talk about it. She's been trying to make settlement offers. You know, so I said, Kaceytron, you raised $44,000. You only offered me $17,000. This leaves $27,000 left. Under no circumstance
I drank it.
have you paid your lawyer $27,000.
I smoked all of the money.
So what were you planning on doing with the remaining money? You trying to catch a payday?
Is it taxes? Could it be taxes? Is that why she's keeping half of the money? Ooh, I watched a recent accounting for YouTube video. That could be it.
This is ridiculous.
I rejected her offer, obviously.
Oh my
right?
God.
Because that's not near.
Nah, taxes aren't that much. No. So you're offering 17,000, right? 27,000 is the number, but you have to subtract what she's paid for her lawyer, right? If taxes come into play, I don't know if they do. I was told they don't. And then for Innuendo Studios, I was then told they do. So I don't know. But if taxes do play into that, where does she live? If it's California or New York, it could be like half the money. Or just under, or it could be like slightly under half the money. So.
Nearly enough.
Whatever.
Like that's how much you'd want to hold.
I mean.
Tennessee. Oh, I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
I don't have lawyers, so I know that they're expensive. There's no way that she's racked up 27 grand in legal fees yet.
They filed almost.
If she thinks it's taxes and she racked up 27 grand, like that could be a reasonable interpretation of why she asked for that low.
Nothing. You saw the response. It was
Right.
It was copy paste.
And now they didn't file this either.
It was
I
like-
guess that seems like a big stretch.
And also, she's sharing an attorney with Denims. I bet she's spent maybe like a few grand so far because they haven't had to file like a big meaty
clause in the lawsuit.
Whatever file yet.
But here's the
whatever.
other thing. It could be a situation like Carl Job's lawyer where they're just fucking charging shitloads of money for nothing because they know they can, right? Guys, when you do a GoFundMe, there are lawyers who are there to help you, and I'm sure, right? But some of these people go, oh, so you're not spending your money? And they just start billing you like motherfucking crazy, dude. There are people who will go, oh, you crowdfunded this lawsuit? That means there's more money here. Like in the background, if it turns out that she spent this money and Hasan Piker starts shipping in, they'll just start charging exorbitant rates potentially.
Promotion. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you know, let's.
Huh.
Also, yeah, it's by the hour, too.
Let's call a spade, right? So then she responds to me. She says, no, she didn't
Did that happen to you? No, I haven't been sued.
respond. She said this comment that really I thought was just so fucking gross. And
What the fuck is I didn't even pull this one up.
so disgusting that I was like, you know, I'm not settling. Something made me feel like I decided for no reason that I wanted to litigate this in court. I think the precedent is more important than the settlement, right? She says, it's so funny seeing all these foot fungi. I love that they think that's like an insult. It's so funny. The foot fungi feigning concern over my recreational drug use. Nobody's feigning concern. I spend less than a fraction of...
I can't do my you're just one away joke for that because I think that's a TOS violation.
What
That's the only reason I'm not doing it.
privileged crybaby star killer does on DoorDash orders. To be fair to AB, I don't know where you live, but...
Wait, what the fuck? Bro!
It does on DoorDash orders. To be fair to...
Dude, AB's face when you call him out for his door dashing habits, dude. Look at this. Dude, look at AB's fucking face right now when you call him out, dude. He's literally got a pretzel hanging out of his mouth, eyes wide open, dude. What the fuck?
I don't know where you live, but food in LA is extraordinarily expensive.
Where did you land in the competition when we
But also, it was
shared
both of you guys. You're married.
What are you?
Dude, his mic's not even on. Is this guy just stoned right now? What is happening?
Fair enough.
He's high as fuck. He ate a bunch of edibles. I could tell.
It wasn't. None of us came out looking great.
Dude, he's pretzeled right now. This guy's fucking pretzeled like crazy.
No, yeah. I was middle of the pack, which I guess I was happy to be in the middle.
I was pretty good.
Actually, Nate and Zach came out.
Yeah, they were
pretty,
very low.
pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
What did you say, Nate? I'm sorry.
I believe he said I was pretty good. You were.
I saw a thread. Apparently, Nate just says random shit during the show.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
What is Nate's iconic catchphrase? Is like, how do they pee or something?
Kaceytron is the biggest walking anti-drug PSA I have ever seen. Constant weed use makes you rotted, guys.
We learned this from Bo Blacks.
It's a job and does well. Like he can do.
Oh, you're welcome. That's another one. You're welcome. Yeah.
Do whatever he wants with his money. Sorry, you're broke and refuse to work because you don't make enough money.
You're welcome.
Doing Twitch, like get a fucking job.
What is this?
AB and Alina have jobs? They can spend their money on DoorDash.
I got that. It was because like they play the soundboard clips of Nate. So then somebody made a whole like fake post complaining, and it had like a shitload of upvotes. Where it's like, dude, he just keeps fucking contributing random shit to the show. I don't know what's wrong with it. Because I see that a lot on the H3 subreddit. They parody the snark post there, and they take something that's like obviously a bit, and they're like, right, this guy needs to get fired from the show for X reason.
Dash.
I do find it funny, the narrative of me selling my soul for DoorDash, so.
And he's just mad that he probably spends more in DoorDash than they spend on like any of their regular amenities.
Yeah, it's all
what was
you
this
gave
in response to?
We can't have dinner tonight, honey. We're gonna be having canned bread this evening. AB's like ordering some shit from like a fucking random restaurant.
Like she's saying, it's so funny seeing all the foot fungi.
She's just mad. She's just lashing out. I think.
Dude, they're like, honey, I don't know if we're gonna be able to eat tonight. And Ethan's like, can we get a boba break in the middle of the podcast today? Somebody order us boba. Can we get boba? What are you guys thinking?
Feigning concern over my recreational drug.
Dude, he's just eating. Dude, Ian's sitting there eating an entire fucking bowl of beans, okay? While they're sitting there having like real food.
When did that happen? Like, what is the narrative?
Well, we've made fun of her.
We've made fun of her for being
stoner.
such a pothead, but it's just because it's funny.
I'm not kidding.
Dude, this N-word F slur eating beans, bro.
I don't judge you, Casey, for the weed smoking. I've never judged anybody for that.
I forget the number, but She smoked like I forget the exact number.
Yeah, it was like hilariously
It was
high.
like in the 40s.
It's fucking crazy,
right? So obviously that's funny. I'm not worried about you.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be. I mean, your loved.
Again, she was taking more hits of her fucking bag and farting more than she was reacting to the actual video.
One
So
should be, frankly, just from a health perspective.
did I just get fucking flashbanged by Denims?
Should be. I mean, your loved one should be.
Started insulting me
frankly,
on Twitter.
just from a health
Kaceytron
perspective.
can't afford
But anyway, I don't
Oh, it glitched out and I got flashbanged by Denims. Thank you.
care how much you smoke, as long as you
Whatever.
save enough money to pay me. By the way, you know that a lot of that GoFundMe she raised, she's already spent buying pot.
All right, I
That's
don't
what
know.
she offered me.
I don't think, dude, look at Dan's face. He's like, bro.
Well, I don't know. I mean, 40 times in 2 hours.
I recommend watching Nicholas
And
DeOrio
you know, weed is not cheap.
It's true.
All the,
Could you imagine she gets on stream? She's like, listen, okay, I spent like a couple thousand on fucking pot because, like, you know, part of getting sued is the emotional aspect of it. And I knew that if I wasn't getting, like, you know, calm and you know, being my normal self, right, in the face of this adversity, that I would not be able to win in court. So I just needed to, like, you know, I needed to get my stuff in there, you know, so I can be me and be happy and continue living life while we fight this lawsuit against these evil tyrants.
all the still existing H3 fans are just showing how
I think it's taxes.
incredibly hypocritical they are. Why? What's hypocritical? She also said, and this is the part that really fucking pissed me off. I want to take the time to also say that I am praying for Olivia girl. I hope that during this mental health break, she can take the time to reflect on how she is devoid of morals and maybe get some.
Nice.
May I say, with all peace and love, Casey.
It's like they know there's a weakness because Olivia is not taking everything fantastic right now, and she's kind of struggling with all the shit that's been going on right now. So they're abusing that weakness as much as humanly possible while is simultaneously playing the fucking victim. It's so funny, bro. It sucks, but it's also hilarious that these people call us all malicious assholes, call me Mr. Rape Review Man, and they're like, wait, is that Sad Woman? Oh, fuck, we got an angle, boys. Let's get her. Let's get her now. Do they all gang up on the on the distraught member of the crew?
Kaceytron, that whatever goodwill I had for you, whatever charity I had for you was like, oh, we're fun. She's funny. She's silly and whatever. She's broke and she's just an idiot and she's just a stoner idiot. I now see you as the malicious. It's so unfair that I can't say the B word. And the ladies.
Olivia wouldn't want you to.
Bitch.
Remember.
Facts.
That's true.
Facts.
That's why, and especially that's why I
Bitch, you guessed it. You was right.
refrain.
Yeah, there you go.
That guy died, right?
But
He truly is the OG Mako now.
are a cruel, disgusting, fucking
Bitch.
Stop.
crone.
Wait, what did you say?
Cruel, disgusting, fucking
Bitch.
Dude, that did not. All right, it sounded like he said a super slur right there, like an auto demonetizing one. I shouldn't keep playing it.
But you are a cruel, disgusting, fucking
Bitch.
Like both of those playing simultaneously. He said. It sounded like he said the base word.
Stop.
crone. I wouldn't say that. Who said that?
I don't even know who
Oliver
that is.
Tree, I think. Was Oliver Tree?
What did Oliver say?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay.
I didn't realize there was so many Kaceytron fucking tweets. Holy shit, dude.
We're funny.
Oh, AB dropped a response?
That's really
Dude, like, AB, what do you think about this? He's just floating across the room right now in a cloud.
they all did.
It is funny, though, because they needed somebody who could understand where Kaceytron is coming from. So they actually did the proactive thing, and they got AB completely stoned, eating fucking pretzels, so they could finally kind of understand where she's coming from.
Is AB at the end of the day, you really didn't ever speak badly about any of these people.
They needed a high correspondent, yeah.
You know,
And they made
until
fun.
I'm standing here with high correspondent Trisha Takanawa. I'm standing here today, or better yet, floating here today.
very recently when they were
Dude, it's like Kaceytron fucking levitates towards pot like a pie in an old fucking cartoon.
like totally mask off.
Yeah, they made fun of me for it. And I forget who it was. It might have been Pope DeOrio or maybe it was Papa Guy. But one of them said, why would you come for the guy who's sitting on the fence? Now you have to deal with two of them.
Was that him or me? I forgot. Which fat guy said that? That might have been me, but it might have been... Which fat guy had that take?
True.
I forgot. It was me? Yes, dude. Thank you.
Oh, quit. Chad, I said quit in the... She's on a mental health break. I just say quit and because that's what they've been saying. They want people to step away from the show, right? So she's not here. That's what they wanted. I'm not saying she quit. I'm just saying she's on a mental health break right now. To clarify.
Bro, someone said change the Wiggler. I literally picked the Pope one, and they start playing religious music instantly. I didn't plan that. I literally just read what one random chatter said change the Wiggler, and they started playing gospel music.
She's on a mental health break right now. To clarify.
That's insane. Divinely pre-watched.
That's a saint. Olivia's a fucking saint. She literally did nothing
She never
wrong.
finished decorating, man.
She did nothing.
She kept telling me next week, I'm going to decorate that shelf for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Just never got around to it.
It's going to turn into a shrine.
Could you imagine if they did a bit one day for the show where they keep cutting to this specific spot while Olivia's on break, and it's a different member of the crew sprinting across the room to sit in that chair, but like every time they cut to it, it's a different person? That would be fucking hilarious.
We love you, Olivia.
And just not address it the entire show.
Yeah. We are all with you in spirit and hearts and minds.
Nicholas DeOrio.
And this is the shrine of Olivia.
Olivia.
Also,
I liked Gallia. What do you mean? Is she gone? What do you mean you liked her in past tense? Dude, they sent her back, dude. What happened?
actually responded to my one.
Dude, why are you talking about it like she's gone? Oh, she's on a trip. Oh, okay. It's like, what the fuck?
About the settlements off the table. She says, I come from poverty, drug abuse.
Dude, she got deported back to Canada?
And domestic violence. So I'm sorry. Did I do that shit? What are you telling me?
That's a good question. Oh, wait. Dude, thank you, chat. Random one guy just fucking brought up a really good point. Does IDubbbz have to come back home? Is he he's not a Canadian citizen. Someone was asking, I think it was Tommy who was asking me this the other day. Does IDubbbz have to come back home? He went to Canada. Obviously, they don't let you stay there forever, right? Do you have there's not revolving door citizenship, is there?
Hey,
Dude, this guy made a video on illegal aliens, bro. Is he one of them?
Okay, that sucks.
He's probably listen, I'm not here trying to damage the
firearms pointed at me defending my mother from abuse.
As an illegal alien, I'm not here to do that.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest
Wait,
video.
that's why he made the video.
Those are Gregorian chants. You're the Pope, you should know better.
Bro, that's why he made the video. He's probably sitting there well, because you know how IDubbbz cases everything in his own life? He can't evaluate a drama or somebody else's life without thinking about what happened to him in a psychotic PTSD fucking euphoria moment. Maybe he's I know what we'll do. We'll do something about immigration because, well, I'm illegally in Canada or something. And, I'm not trying to destroy Canadian culture, so.
Privileged people like Ethan A.B. Well,
I'm sure he has dual citizenship, right? He's been married for a while. Wouldn't that be something he'd probably be working towards sooner? It takes years to get it? Yeah, but he's been married for years. If I married a Canadian, I feel week one we would have to, or even before that, we would have to get started on citizenship shit, right? Even if I plan on living, if that person's family is there, you'd want that citizenship, wouldn't you? You don't get it through marriage. No, I know, but it's like Tommy. Tommy C lives in Germany. His wife is German. He's from America. His kid is German, but he still has to do shit to stay there.
Are you trying to weaponize this?
But also, you're right. Anisa and Ian are also lazy. That's another thing. Dude, with Anisa, Ian, Casey, Denims, you can't sit here and hide behind logic and reason. That's something that's probably the weakest part of my coverage is I always say some shit who the fuck would do that? It's these people. They would do that. Why are you acting like they would? Why are you acting like they're better than doing something extraordinarily fucking stupid?
This horrible trauma you've been through against me for something you did. You stole my content maliciously. Remember? You wouldn't be getting sued if you didn't steal my content maliciously.
I mean, this is inevitable.
People like Ethan AB will never know the.
People were warning all of them for years what they were doing, and they threw it in our face and said, "Oh, react harder. Gotta eat my sandwich. Nom 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 nom," and walk out of the room. I mean, this was always coming.
Violence of poverty. You don't know anything about my life.
Yeah.
Privileged.
Same.
I mean, me and AB are both self-made as it gets.
Facts.
Facts are facts.
Dude, he's so high.
You've only
bro.
had a gun put to your head twice. Twice for me, over the dumbest shit. One was a cell phone, another time
Wait,
was
for
because
real?
yeah, one was a
Bro, dude just starts fucking. Whoa!
What's the name
cell
of
phone. The other
guy
time,
from Keemstar
I bumped into a
Orbiter?
guy at the skating
Nick Oreo.
station.
And you got a gun pulled on you?
Yeah.
That's
One time a guy.
understandable.
Well, one of the times the guy showed me the gun like this. The other one straight to my head over the cell phone.
No shit.
Holy fuck, dude!
Yeah, I know.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
You know, and my dumb ass at a young age was like,
Dude, we're self-made, right? I got a gun pointed at my head twice. One time was straight in the temple. Holy fuck, dude.
"What?
Are you okay?
If I would have died over a cell phone, I'd have been really pissed."
Yeah,
Wait, what do you mean
that's
over a
not
cell
a way
phone?
Detroit, what?
What happened?
Detroit!
So I had beef with this guy. We're at this like get together at this girl's apartment, and then he came back. He's like, "One of you motherfuckers stole my cell phone." And he's like, "I bet it was you. You're a fucking cocky ass kid." I was like, "Oh." And then he fucking pulled out a gun. He's like, "Where the fuck's my phone?" Pointed at me, and this was what I did. Looking back, I wish I just like cried and said,
Did you have his phone?
No, I didn't have his.
Would you, retroactively, like, dude, I wish I cried there instead of looking pretty hard, dude.
His fucking phone. I had a fucking Sidekick 3 at the time. I need his fucking.
I would have said, I don't have the
Sidekick
phone.
3.
I don't have the phone.
Yeah, fuck
It was
that.
Jeff. I didn't have the phone. It was Jeff.
Bro, I had the NV2, my guy. I don't need your shit.
Wasn't me.
Well, do you know who took the
If he cried, it would have fucked with that guy. Really?
phone?
I think he maybe just lost it. I don't
He just
fucking
lost
know.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just tripping, huh?
Dude, I like how Dan was like, yeah, dude, he just lost it. Like, as if Dan was there. As if Dan was just happened to be in Detroit like 10 years ago.
I have one too.
He was just coming through town.
A phone?
Funny story.
A time that you got a gun pointed at your head when that
It's
happened?
like, dude, Dan was there, watched AB have a gun pulled on his head, and then he didn't see him again until the show started. Dude, Dan stole the phone! Holy shit, you're right. All right, we have to get past this. I'm sorry. Okay, so they go through some other stuff. The TikTok return. I want to see a little bit of the Denims stuff, and we're going to jump ahead.
Moron. She is.
So Denims, I guess, has finally started talking about this content again, which is fantastic because all of her reactions are horrible, and everyone hates them. So guess what? Yeah, so she finally is talking again.
Literally a walking self-own.
I'm a fucking bitch.
Hey, you're stealing her whole flow right now, just so you know, covering your face like that. That's half her content.
I recommend
Right,
watching
right.
Nicholas
And
DeOrio.
laugh.
She's not
latest
covering her
video.
face. She's showing her
Those
assets.
phone names are such an age gate I love that only we can enjoy it.
True.
Chill with that.
Bro, no one remembers how awesome it was to spend 99 cents on a ringtone. The biggest scam ever was when they raised the price of ringtones to $1.29. That's how I learned about inflation.
Dude, I'm just doing everything.
Dude, please tell me somebody else had like the Turkey Thanksgiving song on their flip phone that they would play once per year and no one would laugh.
That these people think I'm doing when in reality I'm not doing anything. You know the clip of me threatening him?
Yeah.
Oh, can we get ones in the chat if you guys were ever as retarded as I am? Did anybody ever pay a subscription because they were trying to download a ringtone online and fucking borrow a credit card and accidentally pay like $10 a month or like $5 a month to try to download one ringtone and just never mention it until people found it on their credit card history and had it removed? Dude, oh my, dude, look at all the ones, bro. Who here paid a subscription for ringtones? You're old, and I'm old. We're old together.
Here it is. Denims casually threatens AB.
Yeah.
Please watch. Everyone buckle in. This is going to be...
Is this not just a straight up threat? Wait, what? I remember this as being a straight up threat.
Appreciated the shout out.
Fuck the ringtones, remember the ringback tones and how they were double of the ringtones.
Oh, yes, dude. Wait. Do you remember that you could vote for America's Got Talent by buying the song as a ringtone? You had to like text the number, but they would, after every episode, you'd be able to go and download the ringtones of the performances.
A bumpy ride.
You know, she's doing an Anisa right now. Look at what a great person I am. I didn't do what they're accusing me of, and then shows evidence of her doing exactly what she's being accused of.
And by that, I mean the most lukewarm ride you've ever ridden.
Nick just started insulting me viciously.
Thank you! You paid for your ringtones?
You paid for your ringtones?
True,
I
yes.
just recorded the audio on my phone and blasted the shit audio with pride.
Well, eventually I figured it out.
This is in reaction to you hitting the button, and then when it came back,
Oh my god, my phone just updated to liquid ass, bro. What happened? Choose notifications to summarize. Bro, I'm just trying to check Twitter right now. What do you mean it's in beta? This shit just released. What the? Siri set up? Bro, I have Siri. What are you talking about? I set this up already. What's going on? Why is this doing this? Did anybody else download iOS 26? What happened to fucking 18? I think they were on like 19 or something. Okay, all right. I'm not looking at any of this stuff. I'll be confused later.
I was laughing.
That's it?
Not only that, I have it timestamped actually. I don't know if we should watch it before or after, but I clarified that I was laughing at the way in which you hit the button because you like fucking slammed it. I've never seen you hit the button like that. We were all laughing.
I can believe that Denims is a lukewarm ride.
Bro, I need AB to have this energy every stream. Everything he's saying is amazing.
Laughing. But yeah.
No, you don't understand. It's about the intensity in which the button was pressed. Okay, well, you pressed it with such velocity.
Let's watch it after.
Mm-hmm.
This was, by the way, after Ethan Klein had buttoned while talking about me, and then AB was laughing his ass off.
You don't even know what I said. You don't know what I said. There was a button.
Dude, why is she more orange in the second one? Did she like change? Is that just the lighting in the room, or did she raise her saturation like Def Noodles? Remember when Def Noodles got outed for upping his saturation when he started being like, I'm Brazilian?
Ethan Klein made a probably crass joke about me, buttoned and said, no, I don't want to share that with everyone. And AB was laughing his...
She's in Mexico and Breaking Bad, exactly.
...ass off about it. He's like, oh, that shit was really funny, blah, blah, blah.
Dude, literally, look at this screenshot. Left is like Breaking Bad. Right is a Mexico flashback.
That's what, I'm a funny guy.
Well, fun.
Yeah, the people around me laugh all the time. I'm funny. They can't help it.
Dude, Gus Fring in like El Pollos Hermanos and Gus Fring in like the flashback sequences.
More professional, okay?
And I love how she's trying to prove I'm a liar by literally just making up shit. I never said that was so funny. I said, I'm laughing at how you hit the fucking button. Why did I say that? Because I was worried about you saying some shit like this.
Well, there it is.
Many things. I'll give you stuff to laugh about, dude. I've got a lot of jokes about you.
Is that not like explicitly like what?
And if that's the road you want to take,
like what has AB done that would invoke these like jokes? What is this prior thought that like you've been withholding from us? What are these mythical jokes, yo?
We can go down that road, man.
Obvious.
Dude, Denims wanted to be the first one to target the crew. Little did she know that would be the only tactic moving forward that everyone would do.
We can go down that road.
The road's Denim Street.
Yeah.
He had said this.
She feels right at home.
By the way, is that URL at the top, ethankleinlied.com, linking to like the failed GoFundMe, or has that been repurposed to the new one? Wasn't this when she was like suing?
Sorry, accidental.
The sewer has become the sued.
You don't want the smoke, man.
Girl, you are so incapable.
You don't want the smoke? What do you mean, dude? Dude, you don't want the smoke, and all of a sudden the door slams open. Fucking a smoke machine like envelops the whole room, and Kaceytron just stumbles out.
Of providing smoke on anyone. The only person you provide smoke on is yourself.
No, that was a good place for a Kaceytron joke, bro.
You're your biggest fucking dominator. You're the one that's always burning your own self. Smoke. Self-immolation.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. You brought me back on. That was a better one. You brought me back on.
I think I was actually afraid of you going, that's what I was afraid of? I was afraid of your crazy fucking commentary.
Let's jump
in. Change her opinion and her reaction to us.
Never self-owns.
I don't know anything about AB's life. I don't follow AB.
Yeah, right. You just think he's hot. You obsess about him being hot. You think about his bedroom.
What the... Dude, you leave for 2 seconds, you come back, and this is what you get. Holy shit, dude.
Freaking...
What a crazy jump.
Creep. Psychosexual obsession.
Watched the video that he put out, and I thought it was hilarious, and I was like, dude, I can't react to this. That's too mean to react to that video that he made. That's it. I don't know anything about his life.
Okay, if that's true.
No, there just wasn't a lot of clout in reacting to it, was there?
What you're reacting to, I explained
Jeff
my situation.
Denims!
Dude, you can't just skip into these segments. I'm realizing in real time, you can't just click any time. What the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did he just say? What did he just say?
I know. Okay, if that's true, what you're reacting.
He just screamed Jeff Denims randomly.
Until I explain
Jeff
my situation.
Denims.
Bro, what the fuck, dude? You skipped 2 seconds of the show and she wants to fuck AB. Ethan's screaming random shit.
Somebody said in chat.
That is pretty
Jeff
good.
Denims.
No, it's a Jeff Dunham's joke. Who the fuck wrote Ethan has Tourette's, dude? That would, dude, imagine if Ethan just screamed Jeff Denims in the middle of the fucking podcast. No, that's not his Tourette's.
Oh, it was right there.
That's good, right?
Bro, his Tourette's are clearly getting worse.
That's so good.
Jeff Denims. Thank you, Chatter, who said that. That's perfect.
Genius.
Dude, imagine
Jeff
you got like
Denim.
the N-word tick from fucking South Park.
Ugh.
Stroke of genius.
Love you
down there
guys for that
in
one.
the chat.
Life. I literally don't follow. I don't keep
Sorry,
up with
Abby,
that.
I cut you off
fucking
there.
held
You were-
out.
No, that's good.
Dude, I
Jeff
can't.
Denims. It struck me like lightning.
No, it's important.
Play or you talk.
No, that was it.
That was
Play.
Andrea.
Play.
Dynamic at play, the power dynamic. And I ask that you stick with me. I promise it'll get good. The tea's coming at the end. But I want to tell everybody who doesn't know, I was a longtime fan of Ian. It was surreal meeting him, getting the chance to be friends with him through the Creator Clash.
This is a great, like, this could be your Halloween costume. She's going as like Kaceytron's brain.
That may sound cringe, but I'm sorry, this may sound
Get a
cringe.
load of this loser.
Does she talk during this? It's literally just dude, the H3 podcast is reacting to the H3 podcast right now.
He used to be a
With like a PNG.
fan of this guy and was nice to him and really enjoyed meeting him.
Dane Cook, who shit on the coats.
Loser behavior.
Didn't Dane Cook get in trouble too? Didn't he? Alexa, did Dane Cook have a controversy?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh, okay.
But one of the coolest moments I've had is when Ian called in wearing my merch that I had for the.
Did they pause or is Denims just not reacting? No, that's actually past AB and past Denims.
Creator Clash. That was so cool to me because my first video, I was wearing IDubbbz merch because I was a fan.
watching.
I was broken.
Oh, she talked! She talked! You see it? You see it, dude?
The time I bought his merch.
What does that sound?
It's like this, like the lunar eclipse, right? Remember we were all standing outside wearing our eclipse goggles and it covered the fucking, the sun covered the moon for like 3 seconds and everyone's like, that was the eclipse! We love it! That's when she talks during the stream.
Is that her? No.
No, that's me. She does that sometimes.
Oh, okay.
She's holding back. She'd be the most intelligent streamer if she just spoke up.
This is for him. Yeah, and again, it sounds lame, but it was a very triumphant moment for me. It felt like a very full circle moment. And I also really liked Anisa. There was a lot that we had in common.
Why are you watching all this? You're not saying fucking anything. You said I'm going to pull up this clip.
I need to just put like a PNG of Denims on the screen reacting to my videos when I go to the bathroom.
The specific clip. Okay, so you have a purpose for the usage that shows how cringy he is. Proceeds to pull up a clip, not talk for 3 minutes.
You know what the funny part is? The only reason that I know this is paused is because his stupid cursor is here, right? Like that he has just paused it. Otherwise, I would have thought it was still going.
With his family members having Alzheimer's. Her father, my grandma who raised me.
I can't believe she's still doing this after she got sued. That's the craziest part. She's still doing this after getting sued.
And we really bonded through that.
Where's the cringe part?
Ian and Anisa were two.
Like, I always wondered, this was always like my fucking like end of the night, like end of the stream, where do we go from here type thing. Like when these people get sued, what's going to happen in their lives? Because I always kind of assumed, like for Denims after the Chud Logic debate, I thought, yeah, after the JXE debate on the Chud Logic stream, like she's going to get sued at some point. But now I'm being like presented with the reality of that. And I am still perplexed to how one person can be this dumb.
Two of the nicest people I've ever met. I've always bragged
Where's
about
the
them.
cringe part? What are you doing? You're just sitting there.
Everyone, so many other large.
She's thinking of the time that she fucked one of Destiny's moderators in his bed and was surprised when he was mad about it.
Large creators, which took me to so many events.
This is what she warned
front
me
row,
of.
And then put herself next to like potential legitimate victims to cry about how she was recorded without her consent after she fucked Destiny's moderator in his bed.
Sporting events. One time I went to an event with Alex Ernst. I lost my ticket. I found out Ian was there.
Cooking you, bro.
He somehow was able to get me in. He left his seat, got me in.
Is this it? Is she actually?
No, it's coming right now. It's coming right now. I make it.
Jeff Denims over here.
And that's what a great guy Ian was.
Are we like slandering Jeff Dunham? Does he just not react? Jeff Dunham does not react.
But now I realize what this was all about. Ian was trying to fuck me in the ass. No, I'm kidding. That's
Literally, she said something.
Oh God.
She was confirmed. So, is actually not going to help her, because basically what means, if I'm going to analyze this, would be a supportive statement. So she's actually not transforming this. She's not criticizing. She's co-signing by saying So she's going to have to add at least a little dissent here to transform.
Dude, fair use with Ethan Klein. They need to add like a "the more you know" and like a little sparkle sound effect when he gives updates to this
content. Jeff Denims.
She's about to. I broke her with that. This is the first joke
Damn, bro.
she's ever heard in her life. It's like an alien trying to discover human emotion.
All right, so that's the Denims update. You can check out. Obviously, Ethan has like an entire segment reacting to her not reacting. All right, so I wanted to point this out really quickly because everyone keeps talking about this. Chris Hansen is now doing a panel in Denver. Is that like, what is that? At CrimeCon. Why is there a con for everything? There's VidCon, CrimeCon. Is CrimeCon where all the YouTubers go to talk about like how they all make millions of dollars sitting there putting like creepy music over videos of mothers crying that their kids were killed by like some slasher dude in the middle of the street? I don't know, bro. Listen, all right, I have tons of resentment for commentary channels who are like, commentary drama is slop and it's too exploitative, and then they just start going, because every single one of them goes to true crime and they just start talking about dead kids or something. Oh, guys, who could put the darkest music on the gruesome, grisly double rape homicide? Like, dude, I love that shit. It's so fucking funny. I watched one video, bro, of like the guy knows he got caught after 10 years, and now everything in my thing is like dude, even Netflix is like, would you like to? Oh, sorry. Thank you. Fucking even Netflix is like, do you want to watch the Gabby Petito documentary? It's like, no. Do you want to watch the Gabby Petito documentary? I'm like, no, I don't want to watch the Gabby Petito. Dude, every time I log in, it's like, you got Stranger Things, you got fucking Squid Game, and it's like, do you want to watch the fucking Gabby Petito documentary? It's like, no, I do not want to watch that. Stop recommending it to me. Same every single one of them. It happens every time. It's like, bro, I don't know. I'm not going to give too much fucking PII away, dude. Somebody's going to be fucking locking in here. And pulling up, like, I'm going to get Muda hard if I talk. I'm in big trouble if I talk. But, Chris Hansen and I will be doing a panel at CrimeCon. We'll be so this guy who apparently Schlepp is like this Roblox hunter. The new Half Baked podcast is Tom just explaining this entire thing to me. Normally with Half Baked, it's like we're explaining the drama to Vega, and I'm like fucking half asleep being told all the Roblox lore. And I got to be honest with you, I still don't understand how Roblox works. I thought Roblox was like a game like Minecraft, but they have like Fortnite types of modes and stuff where like there's user created content. And they sell skins. I guess that's kind of an okay way to describe it, but apparently there's just like a breeding ground for like child molesters to try to get involved in this fucking platform, and that's like a huge thing right now. We haven't covered it on the channel. I haven't really investigated like literally any of this. I just know the Schlepp guy is apparently like a fucking epic gamer, me Marino fucking, I don't know, he just like slaughters these on, like, maybe slaughters is the wrong word. Basically, he just catches all these fuckers and sends them to jail. I was told that he actually puts people in prison. He's not just like a schizo internet pedo hunting vigilante. Like, he actually does have some sort of results or whatever, which is probably cool. Which makes it all the shittier that he's working with Chris Hansen. I just need to remind everybody, maybe we'll do a Chris Hansen retrospective stream. I think that's probably in order. I think Chris Hansen is back in the news again, ladies and gentlemen, and we need to start talking about the history of... Because, again, I could tell this chat and be like, hey, guys, Chris Hansen's a huge piece of shit. And there's going to be a percentage of you guys who didn't watch me fucking 5 years ago who go like, what's wrong with you? The guy who hunts pedophiles? And I'm doing the Mama Max thing again. I don't want to do the Mama Max thing again. Oh, dude, Chris Hansen? You mean the Dateline NBC guy who hunts pedophiles? What's wrong with that guy? And I just look like a psychopath. So I'm going to give you, this is like your first fucking, your taste, all right? I'm going to put a little fucking, I'm like think of this as like a Costco sample, okay? This is some shit that Chris Hansen did. I'm just gonna tell you about it. You could take my word for it now or wait till later, and you could see the proof with everything else. But I just felt the need to info dump on Timeline today, and I think it's totally fair to do so. Chris Hansen starred in a mainstream documentary about Onision. It was on Discovery, so if you had a Discovery Plus account, which I think merged with something else, it's still there. A bunch of YouTubers got involved with this project, but Chris Hansen was the one kind of courting all these women to it. Right? He starred in the documentary himself. It was written and directed by other people, but Chris had like a big part in this documentary in some capacity. They told victim stories without them present. That's a big no-no. So what happened is, I think it was Regina and Shiloh had decided in the group chat of like survivors or victims of Onision that they were going to do this. I guess like everyone else said, hey, we're not going to do the documentary. And then those two went back on, there was like an internal struggle between like all the girls that were going on the Chris Hansen streams and stuff. So Regina and Shiloh being the attention whore piece of shit who fucking went after me with the hashtag deplatform predators. Thanks a lot, asshole. No love lost there. But yeah, so that was like a thing that was happening. They kind of like double crossed each other.
Just started insulting me viciously.
So Shiloh shows up in the documentary, right? And they just start telling Sarah's story, and she just didn't want to do it. So they were like, oh, good, we got two of these girls. So they told their stories across the 3-episode run. And then they just told what happened to Sarah, because I guess they thought, we can't really make this documentary without that. But she didn't want to come. So they just, I think they basically owned the ability to discuss anything that Sarah talked about on Chris Hansen's live stream. So these people got involved with this project. They got their faces all over it. And they told some other girl's story. It was like really shitty. Stephen Asarch was in that documentary. I think I confronted him on Chud's stream, and I guess he was super apologetic and said it was bad. He said all the right things 2 years later or whatever. Good for him. Edwin was in that documentary, and I was nicer to him at the time than I would be now, because clearly now I'm biased. And like a bunch of YouTubers got involved in this I think John Swan was asked. Was John Swan asked by, it wasn't Cat 10 Bus. Somebody reached out to John and tried to get him in there. Because they wanted drama YouTubers who were fighting with Chris Hansen, like us, to like also have a voice in this documentary. It was a shit show. I was making a video on this. This is around the time that I literally got writer's block, and I literally became I didn't want to do fucking video essays anymore at this point. So it's like in between that time frame where I have like work done from this documentary that I was making on that documentary. But yeah, that's what happened. So after they run this thing and everyone watches it and everyone realized how fucking terrible it is. I think I had a leaked copy of it too. I was working on that early. Sarah goes, what the fuck? So she reaches out to them, and they ended up mangling the situation into filming a 4th episode so she could actually like say what happened to her herself and clear up misinformation and stuff. So I feel like they kind of bullied this girl into going on national television. That's how I perceive it. That's how a lot of other people perceived it. It's like, I'm going to tell your shit without you present, so you come to us and then we'll put you on anyway. So they ended up getting an entire extra episode for their stupid documentary out of it. It was a really gross interaction. Def Noodles. Oh yeah, Def Noodles. I think he was was he in the documentary? I know they chose clips from some people, and other people physically were in the documentary sitting down having conversations in it. Yeah, it was an absolutely insane thing that happened. Also, people brought up that was the last. Oh yeah, dude. Oh god, can I pull up John Swan's videos? I feel like I can do this right now. John Swan posted videos. I don't know if you know this. Chris Hansen didn't understand the internet when we first found him. He had like no idea what he was doing at all whatsoever. So he ended up bringing in this guy previously. What was his name? Chat. What the hell was his name? Vincent Notra. He was like, picture when your uncle or your dad doesn't understand how to use their iPhone, so they call you for tech support. He called this guy Vincent Notra, and then Vincent Notra was just like, I guess, immediately brought on and became like the entire producer of the show. Oh, Angry Slug Productions from the Mama Max drama got his start here. That was a thing that happened too. Fuck it, dude. Honestly, dude, wait. There was also a crazy doxer named Anonymous Gene that was on the loose that I think they proved Chris Hansen was probably texting. I'm saying probably because I don't remember all the details, but I'm pretty sure. Wait, where was Chris Hansen? Wait, Chris Hansen had this Vincent Notra crazy doxer guy on payroll, and then one day he had to fire him because he started calling all of his haters hard R's. And no, I'm not talking about. Wait, Where is the clip? Does anyone have the clip around Christmas time when Vincent Notra just started slinging the fucking N-word at everybody? Does anyone have this clip? Oh my god. Is it in this video? Dude, Vincent Notra just started fucking going off, dude.
Messages of Hansen talking with his former assistant, Vincent Notra, who went off the rails, as well as an alleged conversation with Chris prior to the messages being leaked out.
Wait, is that in the previous video?
Hansen replied that he was working with assistant Vincent.
No, this has gone far enough, Chris. Like, where is it, dude? Oh my god, I gotta find this. No, it's not in the Anonymous Gene video. Is it in To Catch a Payday? Maybe it's in that one, dude. This is actually like insane lore.
Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Hold on, Vincent Notra.
So on Chris's direction, she sent them to leave in relation to.
Oh, actually, watch this. This is what I wanted to show you next.
So on Chris's direction.
So, all right. Imagine if you have the holy grail of evidence to incarcerate Onision, a laptop that had essentially proof that he obtained, like, was it CP? This is a long time ago.
There's a
right? All you've got to do is get this laptop to
when
place.
Nick paid Chris Hansen on Cameo to say he's a great YouTuber and not a doxer to run it in Shiloh's
Yes.
face? Man, what a great time
Yeah.
it is to just be getting into commentary.
Oh my god, wait, this is amazing. Watch this. This is actually the main thing.
But the number of people in support of Hansen would drop significantly over the subsequent months. And it all started when journalist Stephen Asarch.
People keep asking me, Nick, why do you hate this Stephen Asarch guy who just shows up in Shud Logic's chat?
Dropped a bomb on Chris's investigation near the end of January 2020. Sarah was one of the victims of Anisa.
All right, that's Sarah. That's Vincent Notra. I hope we're all acquainted with everybody, all the players right now.
Interviewed by Chris Hansen on his show. She gave a very compelling testimony, and her strength in coming out about her experiences paved the way for others to give their stories as well. In these conversations, it came out that she had possession of a laptop and cell phones that apparently had some explicit images of Onision's once wife, now husband, Kai, sent.
That's what it was. It was that Kai sent stuff to a minor. That's what it was, right? That was the allegation.
To Sarah
Sorry.
when she was still underage.
Yeah, so it wasn't CP on the laptop. It was allegations that Onision's partner sent illicit images. Because that's the clip when I debated Onision on it. You're right. You're right. Because I debated Onision and I asked him why Kai sent naked pictures to a minor, and then he told me the naked pictures weren't sexual, and I asked him how they weren't sexual, and he said it's like going to a nude beach.
Chris Hansen told her he had FBI contacts and that she could send the devices to him and he would make sure it got safely to the FBI. I mean, why wouldn't multi-time Emmy Award winner Chris Hansen not have FBI contacts? So on Chris's direction, she sent the laptop and mobile phones to Chris's incompetent web producer, Vincent Notra?
Dude, hey, all we gotta do is get the laptop with the evidence to police. Okay, send it to Vincent, all right? Vincent will handle everything. Chris doesn't know who Vincent is. He's just some fucking guy. He was literally just some fucking guy. All the pivotal information went to this fucking guy.
Hansen, I'm sure he knows what he's doing, right? Right? On the 22nd of January 2020, journalist Stephen Asarch dropped a bomb on Chris's investigation in relation to Vince's mishandling of evidence. According to Asarch, Sarah thought that her laptop and phone...
Your girl has been lied to is not what you want to say.
...was with the FBI.
My laptop was never sent to the FBI. They stole the evidence.
FBI for months, but in reality, it was sitting in the office of the useless Vincent Notra. The package was shipped on November the 7th to Vincent's address under Chris's name.
They destroyed the chain of custody on like the one thing that could actually have helped Sarah.
And Vince claims that
like there was never an arrest. This is years ago. Nobody ever got arrested over this.
Chris Hansen told him not.
Like this actually single-handedly destroyed an entire investigation.
Not to touch
this is all you need to show people to tell them.
And wait for further instructions.
Are they distributing CSAM? No CSAM involved here in any capacity. It was images of Kai, an adult, that they had sent to a minor.
Package sat with Vincent unopened.
Allegedly. I don't know. It's been sitting in fucking Vincent Notra's house. I think it was worse than that, right? Didn't Vincent Notra start to fucking open the laptop up and start fiddling it with it? Like he was on a fucking YouTube, like, tech review channel?
And he didn't hear anything.
He became fucking Vincent Tech Tips, and he started, like, fucking around with the hard drive.
Didn't give Vincent any extra information on what to do with it. On top of this, Vince said the original plan was to copy the contents of the hard drive and then ship it to the FBI.
Yeah, dude, he's like, oh, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get her laptop back to her stat. Let's get in there and fucking modify the shit out of it.
Like, what? You can't do that. That's tampering with evidence. Any competent criminal defense lawyer would get this thrown out immediately. That's the level of amateurish conduct we're seeing here. And make no mistake, it was all because of Chris Hansen.
Yeah, that was a good fucking segment, John, in a otherwise interesting video. All right, I need to find this Vincent Notra stuff though. Where is Vincent's mental breakdown? And then we're gonna move on to the actual segment of the stream. Vincent Notra. It has to be in here. No, that's not even in this video. Then what video is it, John? John, where did you post the video? Deji cheating is what? Did he take it down? Chris, this has gone too far with the trolls. Sorry to ruin your New Year's Eve, but I'm taking matters into my own hands with that fucking N troll. That's right, I said N, because this troll is a dude, I can't. My family is attacked. Maybe if I got fucking paid, I would be more calm and talk to a shrink about the. Dude, I gotta find the rest of this, bro. I need it, dude. Dude, anytime that you have to say, that's right, I said. Oh, yeah, it's an actual classic. It's a fucking classic.
Vincent Notra, who went off the rails, as well as an alleged conversation with Chris. Always a pleasure working with Chris. It was then when my former colleague Josh Pescator took to Chris Hansen's official Facebook page to ask if Gene was working with Chris Hansen. Hansen replied that he was worked with and
ooh, that's the doxer.
Not for, basically confirming everything that I had suspected all along. Gene also leaked text messages of Hansen talking with his former assistant.
Yeah, how the fuck would you have those if you didn't work with him, motherfucker? All right, that's the brief little window into that. We could do a whole segment on that one day. It'll be fun. But anyway, apparently the DOJ posted a 30% Apple Notes apology on airplane mode about getting Tinder honeypotted by James O'Keefe. And they admitted that they were like planning on covering up the Epstein list. So the US Justice Department posted this screenshot. Acting Director Pollock, I met a woman named Skylar on Hinge, a dating app, in July of 2025. Her profile no longer exists. We had 2 dates, August 4th and 16th. She claimed to have been in au pair in Georgetown. She gave no clues that she was a reporter or recording our dates. If I had a clue on the first date, I would have ended it immediately and there never would have been a second one. My profile indicated I did government work, but did not specify which agency. I never discussed what I do at the DOJ. The comments I made were my own personal comments on what I learned in the media and not from anything that I've done or learned via work. I have no knowledge of the circumstances surrounding Miss Maxwell other than what was reported in the news. I also never divulge anything about what I do at work.
What's the name
I recall she asked if I had any knowledge about Maxwell. I specifically say I only know what's been reported in the media. Jesus fuck.
Where's the money?
Oh no, bro.
Those files do exist.
Yeah, thousands and thousands of pages of files.
Oh God, bro! They quote tweeted him owning himself.
Or conservative person in those files. Leave all the liberal, democratic people in those files.
I think they visited that Maxwell person.
Yeah.
And also involved.
Got transferred.
Dude, imagine getting fucking interviewed by a reporter, not realizing this is a reporter interviewing you at your date. And then going to a second one. Like, this guy literally must be retarded.
A minimum security prison too recently, which is against BOP policy because she's a convicted sex offender, girlfriend or something to keep it on.
Like, dude, what hot, spicy date wants to talk about a convicted sex criminal currently rotting in the fucking... I don't know, it's insane.
That was the acting deputy chief of the Office of Enforcement Operations, Joseph Schnitt, telling a stranger...
Could you imagine, the only way this would be funnier is if James O'Keefe was wearing a wig and it was actually James O'Keefe.
About the FBI and DOJ's handling of the Epstein files. Schnitt, who works at a high level inside the Department of Justice, goes on to comment on the inconsistent statement.
It's insane, dude. Imagine this guy got white chicksed. All right, I did see this. I am gonna show you it. This guy, they call me Noid. Apparently, I didn't want to watch this because of what it is, but apparently they animated the Boo Boss Bo Black's live stream. I'm nervous to click on this as an intro tidbit, but thank you. This is a They Call Me Noid animation.
Pointless. I'm so jealous of the fact that you made me look like a retard. I'm so jealous of the fact that I fucking
How did I
sat
make
there
you look
and
like a
defended
retard?
you on the
Wait, why is it so good? What the fuck? Look at Augie, dude.
archival point and said that archives of videos are fair use and all that shit. And
Are
then,
we gonna get animated tears out of Bo Black?
then you went and you struck a fucking video that was an archive.
I'm sorry, I fucked up. What else do you want me to say? Like, I fucked up.
This is so sick. I think this guy's been posting on our Reddit right now. Not like right now, but giving updates to this.
Ashamed of it.
I'd like you to not go around Twitter and telling everybody, "Oops, I got."
Oh my god, you fucked up, dude. You fucking did Augie's hairline. That's brutal. Also, the "Oops, I got high" into big eyes is fucking. That's a good
Twitter
one.
and telling everybody.
That's a good dude. That's so good.
Oops, I got high. I wouldn't have struck the video. Wow, dude, I can't believe that in an hour. I can't believe an hour and 45 minutes.
I've
into
been linking
a fucking,
it to people who asked. I've been linking it to everyone who
put
asked.
your apology in an hour and 45-minute time
No,
stamp
that's not an apology.
Excuse
That's not
Bo
an
Black.
apology. That's
Bo Black. Bo Black.
Oh my god, dude! This is like when they zoom in on Squidward and SpongeBob. Holy fuck, dude! That looks like the Rick and Morty style too.
Bo Black. Bo Black.
Dude, that.
All right, I think we're done talking.
I'm just so glad they didn't include the tears. Oh shit! That's awesome, dude. This is actually sick. I'm fucking subbing. This is so cool. Thank you so much for making something that cool. Oh man. I talked to you know what's funny? I said no more pinball. I said no more pinball. I said there's no room for pinball. So I talked to my pinball distributor tonight. And I just reiterated that I need to remain on the list for the Pokemon LE that is rumored to come out in January. I don't know. I got a lot of decisions to make until then, but I reiterated that I'm still very much looking to own that. I sent the email that I sent. I have been on the list for this machine since January of 24. So I have been on that list for literally, what is that? 23 months. I just had to reiterate that I'm still interested. The rumor is the next machine after this is a remake, because this week they're announcing Star Wars, The Fall of the Empire. It's probably like the next 2 or 3 days. And it's going to be Spike 3, so it's going to be like a whole new hardware thing, right? Like, because it went from Spike 2 to Spike 3, which is like PS4 to PS5. So supposedly in January, they're launching a new game with like a whole new cabinet design, all new internals, and that game is Pokemon, and I'm fucking buying it, dude. There's no way. Dude, there's just simply no way. I'm absolutely getting that. Even if I have to like fucking, I don't know. It's gotta happen. Oh, you have a problem, bro. The last time that I bought a pinball machine, this is gonna shock you guys based off of your perceptions of me, was August of last year. Okay, I have gone an entire year without buying a fucking pinball machine. I did awesome. I did really good, considering that I got my first pinball machine 2 years ago. I'm a full, literally. The last machine was Godzilla. That was it. Last year. August of last year. Was the black and white Godzilla.
I always do the possible.
So yeah, all right. I saw this too. This is a little meme. This didn't fit the actual segment, but LolCow Live had a clip.
Expiration date ran out on that one. $19.99.
Whoa.
I was a member.
All right, please, guys, don't 2x 30-second clips. It's 30 seconds, my guy. What is 45 too long?
For 3 years on the H3 show, but after Ethan's old Reddit
Nicholas
and his
the
bad takes on
Goat,
politics,
thank you for
I
the
will be a member
$5,
here.
my man.
Thanks for the show.
Savannah, you might want to cancel your membership because if you look into our past, we've said worse shit.
Wait, what did they say?
$19.99. I was a member for 3 years on the H3 show, but after Ethan's old Reddit and his bad takes on politics, I will be a member here.
Oh, dude, Pedo Troll. We're gonna talk all about Pedo Troll today. I guess the VOD today is doing really well. You know what happened? I had to private the video that we covered last time. I'll explain that in a second. I had to private it so there weren't really any clips from that stream because it was immediately like hidden for like a day and a half. So it just, nobody actually tweeted out about the IDubbbz Shadman connection until today.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
So that VOD's doing really
like
well. Why? Because if you missed the stream, you didn't see it.
Thanks for the show.
Savannah, you might want to cancel your membership because if you look into our past, we've said worse shit. That's true. Just to let you know, if you're not supporting people based on your past,
Hey, Nicholas.
ours is
Yeah, dude. Yeah, sorry, dude. We heard about the Pedo Troll account. Anyways, here's $10 big to Keemstar, the guy who said the N-word to Alex, Boogie, the guy who faked cancer, and Wings of Redemption has a lot of different clips about the age of consent. A lot of them. A lot of clips, particularly relating to the concept of age of... Okay, guys, today we got a bunch of stuff to cover.